ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम ओ निगाहे करम ताजदारे हरम ओ निगाहे करम हम गरीबों के दिल भी संवर जाएंगे क्या कहेगा जहां हम ये बेकसूर क्या कहेगा जहां आपके दर से खाली अगर जाएंगे ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम कोई अपना नहीं गम के मारे हम कोई अपना नहीं गम के मारे हम आपके दर पे ओ निगाहे करम वरना चौखट पे हम ओ निगाहे करम वरना चौखट पे हम आपका नाम ले लेके मर जाएंगे ताजदारे हरम ताजदारे हरम क्या तुमसे कहूँ ऐ रब के कुंवर तुम जान तुम मलंगी पट्टियाँ डाल फुरकत तो आए हुए लखन पाले तोरी प्रीत में सुख बुल सब मिसरी कब तक रहे कभी सुन भी तो लो हमारी बातियाँ आपके दर से कोई खाली गया अपने दामन पे सवाल
Let's do this.
Very good job, Baba.
محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين محمد سيد الكونين
Like him?
You can hug him.
Thank you. The second time, third time, fourth time.
I do my most respect.
Okay, I'm good. Hi.
Do you have your notes memorized?
No, they're on my phone.
Okay.
Do you?
I got a piece of it. Okay. So we're on the same page.
Yeah. That's pretty.
So, mashallah.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Friends, family, and esteemed guests, Assalamu alaikum and welcome. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate the union of Saba and Yassir in marriage. Most of you are likely aware that they were married many months ago while on a religious pilgrimage to Mecca, but because all of their loved ones couldn't be present at the ceremony, they had an additional event in New York, and today, we're here to celebrate with the new Canadian branch of our family tree. So on behalf of the happy couple, I'd like to welcome you all to the third installment of their wedding trilogy, or as I like to think of it, Lord of the Wedding Rings. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Farhan, and I'm Saba's older cousin from America. But over the years, we've grown very close, and I think of her as a little sister in the best and definitely worst sense. Before people start raising eyebrows, Saba's well aware of the type of speeches that I make, and despite all of this, still asked me to officiate her wedding. So if anyone's upset with anything that I say, please don't blame me for the words that are coming out of my mouth. There were so many challenges in writing this speech. It began with Saba telling me, have fun with it. Say whatever you like. Followed by multiple emails telling me exactly what I needed to say.
Sounds about right.
The other challenge was finding something nice to say about Saba.
Okay.
Whoa! Whoa!
And finally, the ultimate challenge of delivering the speech to an international audience. I tried my best to translate this from English into Canadian, I believe it is, so hopefully everybody can enjoy it. Tonight, many of you may be thinking, what's all this about having 3 wedding ceremonies? Us newfies usually just get married once. How many times do you need to celebrate something, eh? Is that Canadian enough for you? But the reality is, Saba and Yassir's marriage, their love for one another, and this journey has been so beautiful, I personally don't think you could celebrate enough. It's literally been out of the world and amazing from the beginning. In fact, I remember the first time Saba told me about Yassir. In typical, overly excited Saba fashion, she comes to me and is like, oh my God, Farhan, I found this amazing guy, and he's so incredible, and we have so much in common, and he likes me so much. And I was like, what? Has he even met you? And she was like, oh no, not yet. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. And eventually, Saba and Yassir do meet and really like each other. And to the bewilderment of our entire family, Yassir turns out to be a real person. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't think that came out how I meant it. It's not like we thought that Saba fabricated some romantic lover of hers. It's just that the description of Yassir was so fantastic. It was just so unbelievable. She told us about this story of an incredibly tall, dark, and handsome man. I thought meeting Yassir would be like looking into the mirror. Unfortunately, it wasn't. And that's because Yassir turned out to be far more handsome and better in every single way. Yassir, it's been such an honor getting to know you. I wholeheartedly admit that not much good has ever come from knowing Saba, but if something great came from it, it was getting to meet you. Oh, she's going to kill me. I have never in my life met someone who is so incredibly kind, caring, and humble. If Saba hadn't married you 3 times already, I would have proposed to you myself. When you walk into a room, people are immediately drawn to you. Everybody likes you so much, and you're perfect in every way. When I see you and Saba together, I can't help but think to myself, wow, I guess opposites really do attract.
You're getting chirped.
I know.
Don't worry, there's a good part at the end. I'll make up for
it.
it.
Or a roast?
In all seriousness, I can't thank you enough for marrying my little sister, giving her this dream life, and putting that smile on her face. Thank you so much. Saba, Saba. What can I say about Saba? Kind, captivating, brilliant, loved by all. It's probably not the most accurate description. Loud, irritating, tolerable for up to 7 minutes at a time. Yeah, I guess we can say she's beautiful. She is related to me, so I guess she's genetically predisposed to this. Saba, I can't believe you're finally married. I know you're smiling like you think this is a joke, but no, literally, I can't believe you found someone this amazing to marry you. There is a belief in Islam that on the 6th day after your birth, God has created for you a partner who is your equal. So how you landed somebody as amazing as Yassir is totally beyond my comprehension. But that's okay. I can totally relate. People often ask my wife how she landed someone who's so incredibly handsome, smart, funny, ridiculous, and an awesome guy like myself. Isn't that right, honey? In all seriousness, Saba, despite all of the crazy things I've said tonight, I love you very much. And I don't know how this is consistently the case, but you've helped make every significant experience of my life far better. I sometimes wonder if you think things through, and yet, no matter what, things always seem to work out because you follow your heart. I will never forget when we were moving to Texas, and in classic Saba style, she shows up to the airport just as we're going through security. And I think to myself, a hysterical Muslim running through a TSA checkpoint. How could that go wrong? But as always, when you say you're going to do something, you always come through. From time to time, it saddens me to know that you're not around to brighten up every occasion. But that's okay, because today is the most important occasion, and you are looking stunning. I could not be happier to see you here, standing with this incredible person. You are, without a doubt, the most kind-hearted person I've ever met. I have seen you repeatedly treat people with respect and dignity, no matter how they treated you. Your resilience, love for others, and dedication to always doing good is why I believe God has blessed you with this amazing husband and this incredible marriage. So without further ado, Yassir, if you'd like to begin your vow.
Me first?
Oh, I go first. Yeah, I'll go first.
You go first?
I'll go first.
You go first. She might change her mind after my vow.
Oh, is that right? So we're going to do mine instead.
Okay. Oh, so sorry.
Hold the mic for me.
Oh, do you want to hold it? No. Okay. Hi. Assalamualaikum, everyone. Okay. Farhan, your speech. Let me just calm down. For my entire life, I've seen Mom wake up at 4 a.m. to give Dad breakfast. I always thought, wow, that's awful. What could be more important than sleep? And as a child, I didn't understand it. Mom would wait at the door, holding his lunch. He'd give her a kiss, and she'd make a prayer for his safety as he'd leave for work. The concept of just picking a human and just being like, that one, you're the human I plan to spend the rest of my life with, was insane to me. It didn't help that I was just so spoiled by all of those surrounding me. I already had the inventor of dad jokes love me so much and work so hard to give me everything before I even asked for it. The most caring best friend of a mom who shared in my love of nachos and whose goal in life was my happiness, and an amazing rest of the family who are best friends and best friends who are like sisters. How could any man compete? Everyone said that I was looking for a unicorn, that I should lower my standards. They say you can't possibly find a Muslim who's hilarious, intelligent, tall, sweet, athletic, respectful, fun, as baby obsessed with you, will love your parents, deal with your hanger, make you nachos, give you ice cream, look like a model, and drive a Jeep. But then you came along, you tall drink of water, and not only did you supersede any ridiculously high expectations I set for my future husband, you gave me a whole new family with a set of parents and new brother and sister who, let's face it, love me more than they love you.
That's fair.
I learned that we don't pick our humans are picked for us. And I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that I get to keep you as my human. I finally understand it. I'd wake up at any time to make your breakfast and get my kiss at the door. Our story is just a fairy tale. The chances of us both going to Hajj at the same time, you from Newfoundland, me from New York, at this stage in our life is 1 in a million. But so are you, aren't you? Thank you for being so patient with me as I transition from New York to Newfoundland. Thank you for being my new family and being so kind and respectful to mine. You are everything I could have ever dreamed for and so much more. Thank you for being an incredible Muslim husband and making me want to be a better person. Thank you for always building me up, Buttercup, and making me feel so loved. I didn't really believe how someone as amazing as you could love me so much. But then one day, you looked at me the way you look at Barry. I promise I'll try to give you as much love as you and Barry have for each other.
It's tough.
It is a feat. I love you so much. I can't wait for the adventure to begin again.
Wow. That's going to be tough to follow. Whew. You just kill those vows. All right, here goes nothing. So here we are for marriage celebration number 4. But don't worry. I have a feeling there will be more. We got to have one in India and Egypt now too, obviously. But marrying you never gets old, even if it's in the Newfoundland cold. Obviously, you wrote that prematurely. It's not cold at all today. Who would have thought? It's a beautiful day in Newfoundland. It was only weeks after we first met that I knew I wanted you to be my wife. As crazy as it was, I hadn't been sure about anything in my whole life. As most people know, I've always put my faith in God above. And why not trust that when it came to love? But just so you know, even though you are so perfectly good looking, we might not be here today if it wasn't for your mom's delicious cooking. And luckily, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Now I get amazing all-you-can-eat Indian food every night for free. And yes, that is why I put 20 pounds on in the last year, although I've been trying to hide it with the baggier clothes that I now wear. But in all seriousness, this is truly the happiest I've been in my life, and I attribute that to you, my newly found most amazing wife. You were the last piece of the puzzle for me, and I saved the best for last, as anyone can see. You haven't stopped making me smile since the day we met, and you don't even mind that when I dance, I turn into a puddle of sweat. You'll all witness that later, I'm sure. Alhamdulillah, it's amazing how crazy about each other we truly are. Your dad would say almost as crazy as driving from New York to Newfoundland in a smart car. There have been a few things that have made me realize this marriage would never, inshallah, fail. Like that day you followed me up Signal Hill Trail in the freezing cold hail. Or how you never kicked up a stink and we didn't even get in a fight when we were scheduled to get married in Saudi Arabia and I missed my first flight. But I really knew that I completely had your heart when you didn't pack your bags and leave after you smelled my first fart. You're the only person who can finish my sentences. Well, besides maybe that guy. So I promise to take the absolute best care of you until the day I die. I promise to feed you all the ice cream you want to eat and never deny you any of your cravings for sweets. I promise to learn to just ignore you when you are sleep talking and get out of your way when you are sleepwalking. I promise to never let you miss being greeted with a hello or goodbye kiss. I promise to try not drive too fast or crazy and cuddle you closely when you are being lazy. I promise to always take you to your favorite restaurant and give you all the babies that you could ever want. I promise to try my best to never let you frown and always remember to put the toilet seat down. Thank you for agreeing to spend the rest of your life with me. Thank you for introducing me. Thank you for introducing and sharing me with your amazing family. Thank you for agreeing to put up with me and him. That's right, I'm pointing to you, Tim. Thank you for signing up to move all the way here when you didn't even really know where Newfoundland was this time last year. Thank you for loving me with all your heart and soul. Thank you for never leaving me with an empty toilet paper roll. I think that's pretty much it. Not much more I can say. Just thank you for making my life better in every single way. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Marrying you is an absolute dream come true.
You're so sweet. You didn't prep with napkins.
I'm going to move on to the I do part, okay?
Okay, do it.
Yassir, do you take Saba, Contractor, to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and sad times, for richer or for poor, for as long as you both shall live?
Definitely.
Saba, do you take Yassir?
I do.
Saba, do you take Yassir to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and sad times, for richer or for poorer, for as long as you both shall live?
Inshallah, I do.
And now we will have the ring exchange. The ring represents a never-ending love and devotion to each other.
Oh, God, he's faking it.
Oh, here he goes. We're all prankster. Who put Susan first? You think we'd know this by now, wouldn't you?
Yassir, please place the ring upon Saba's finger and repeat after me.
Oh, you took my engagement.
Yeah.
Hold on, switch.
Yeah.
I got the switch.
You got it?
Repeat after me. Saba Muhammad Hanif Contractor,
Saba Muhammad Hanif Contractor.
I give this ring as a symbol of my love,
I give this ring as a symbol of my love,
and that I'm choosing you
and that I'm choosing you
to share my life's journey with.
to share my life's journey with.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with the pledge
with a pledge
to love you today,
to love you today,
tomorrow, always, and forever.
tomorrow, always, and forever.
Saba,
The ring.
please place the ring upon Yassir's finger and repeat after me.
Is it ready?
Boom, boom. You got it.
You put the ring on him?
It's sweaty enough, so you should slide right.
That's like oil.
Easy, easy.
Repeat after me. Yassir Hussein Wahba Muhammad Wahba Mustafa Ahmed El-Tahan,
Yassir Hussein Wahba Muhammad Wahba Hussein. No, Mustafa Ahmed El-Tahan.
It's over.
I give this
You
ring.
don't even know your name.
It's close enough.
I give this ring as a symbol of my love,
I give this ring as a symbol of my love,
and that I'm choosing you
and that I'm choosing you
to share my life's journey with.
to share my life's journey with.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with the pledge
with the pledge
to love you today,
to love you today,
tomorrow, always, and forever.
tomorrow, always, and forever.
I want to wish the both of you much love and want to leave you with these final words. Saba and Yassir, your story began amongst the believers in the holiest of holy places. God chose to raise your rank from the outset of your marriage. May Allah continue to raise your ranks in this world and in the hereafter. May your love grow stronger and stronger, and may your life be a remarkable one filled with love, devotion, joy, and lots of babies. May God bless you with the best of Iman, forgive your sins, and give you all the best of what is in this world and in the hereafter. And by the power vested in me by the great state of Texas, I pronounce y'all, for the third time, husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you for the millionth time, Mr. and Mrs. Yassir El-Tahan. What do we do now? We're done.
Yeah,
We're done.
I guess we'll just leave, right? We just walk.
Yeah, you guys walk together.
We just walk.
Where are we going?
And
Are we getting in the Jeep?
I don't think so.
That's usually a good idea.
Thank you. Nice
Oh,
Christmas.
thank you.
I'm getting hungry.
You're getting
Let's go eat.
किस्मत में मेरी चैन से जीना लिख दे
No, it's okay. I had the best spot.